Hey honeys, happy Monday. I intend all is well. You are feeling good. You are looking good. All is well, baby, okay? Now let's hop right into today's video. I want you to understand that when God, the creator, spirit, source, is telling you that something is not good for you, that you don't belong somewhere, or it's simply time to go, I need you to act on it. You will never find peace in a place that you don't belong. You will continuously have signs showing you that this ain't for me. Okay? And I need you to believe it. I need you to trust it. I don't want you to sit in this things will get better. You possibly could be in a situation where some days aren't as bad as others. Listen, you don't need to be living in that scarcity mindset like this is the best you can get. You can do better. That's why Spirit is guiding you and giving you these messages and letting you know that this isn't for you, because best believe once you take that leap of faith and move on, whether that's relationship, career, whatever the case may be, once you take that leap of faith, the same spirit guides is going to guide you to what is for you, to align you with your greater good, okay? But I don't want you sitting around minimizing yourself so you can fit into this little box, so you can try to squeeze your way into a little space that you don't need to be in, okay? And it's all about your self-concept. When you feel like you're in a state of being that you need acceptance, that you need validation, this is the best you can get, your 3D, your reality is going to reflect just that. You're not going to take any actions to improve your life because you feel like this is the best that you can get. There's no better than this for me. My life is a scarce life, okay? But when you go inward and you start to work on yourself and you become this person that loves their self so deeply and you want the very best for yourself, you would take actions to align yourself with that. You will understand that if this isn't working out for me, it's okay. Lesson learned. I just have to move on to what is for me, okay? Think of it like this. We are spiritual beings, right? In this physical reality, and things are happening. We're meeting people, a whole bunch is going on, right? But we're still who we are in the spirit, okay? And these physical people are just experiences, okay? Some things are just an experience that we need to see, to learn a lesson, and some experiences that we are going to take with us for a long period of time. But I don't want you to make everything that you come in contact with your forever. Don't hold on to things that are simply just a lesson. So when you align yourself with your highest good, just something that just makes it sweeter and better. Whether it's simply just to compare, like, wow, I was here and now I'm here. Like, thank God that I'm so grateful that I took this leap of faith and now I'm doing so much better. Like, I'm not here to minimize anybody's trauma, okay? Y'all know I done been through it, baby. I done told y'all in plenty of videos, we ain't even gonna get into my trauma, baby, okay? But I've been through a lot, right? But the way I perceive myself now, which I didn't always perceive myself this way, I see myself as a person that is continuously expecting great things, that I'm always ready to grow, I'm always ready to learn, I'm always ready to align myself with what is good for me, because I was in a position where I stayed in a situation that wasn't good for me and I wasted my time. Well, I can't even say I wasted my time. I needed that time to learn my lesson, okay? I could have learned it faster, definitely, okay? But I went with my flesh. I didn't go with my spirit. I continuously made decisions that let my spirit down. I ultimately became depressed. I ultimately became anxious because I continuously let my spirit down just to have to appease myself and do quick things that will quickly gratify me, right? Not things that will truly feed my soul, feed my spirit, and make me a better person, okay? And that the trauma that I've been through, ultimately were just lessons for me. Something for me to see how strong I am. Something for me to compare myself to from before. Something for me to understand like, wow, I really can become magnetic to the things that I want if I release what is not for me with love. And it's not for you to be upset like, oh, I'm so upset that this didn't happen to me. This didn't happen for me. Know that everything is working out for you. Everything is working out for you unless you stop that and you stay put and you live in your trauma and you know, I got mommy issues and I got daddy issues and I done been through this and I've been through that, so I'm not able to move on. I'm not able to do this. Don't stay stuck in a time that wasn't good to you. Learn your lesson. Learn whatever lesson that time period taught you and move on. Don't stay stuck there. That's like when you stay stuck there, it's almost like you worshiping your trauma to the point that it's like, I'm going to live here. I'm going to stay here. This is going to dictate everything about my life. I'm not going to move on. Even if I get messages from spirit that it's time for me to go, I'm simply going to stay because of a time period that wasn't good for me. Move on, because your reality is going to reflect that scarcity mindset, that you can't do better, that you're afraid, that you need validation, that you need acceptance. Your reality is going to reflect everything that you feel inside. You know how you feel inside by what's going on in your life, by what you're accepting, by what you're allowing in your life. If you're sitting in a situation that you're not feeling appreciated, that you're not feeling valued, that you're not feeling loved, it's because you don't feel that inside. And it's time for you to separate yourself from that and work on yourself. So you have this self-concept that I am deserving of abundance. I'm deserving of a good life. I don't deserve to just sit here and be in this and minimize myself to this little piece of myself just to fit in this spot. And it doesn't matter what I've been through. It doesn't matter. It's time for you to wake up, love yourself, honor yourself, and understand that even if I don't feel totally strong, I have these spirit guides guiding me to what is for me. I'm not going to stay stuck here. My trauma is not going to live my life for me. Okay, I deserve to find peace with where I go. I don't deserve to be stuck in a place that doesn't belong to me. And I don't want you to live a life where you feel like you got to continuously cope. And, you know, I guess I'll deal with it. And for instance, a relationship, right? You know the relationship is shitty. You know you're going to get disrespected. You know the person's constantly lying to you. You know this person just simply ain't good for you, right? And you're just like, you know what, I'm just gonna deal with it. You know, we've been together for this long. I'm just gonna sit here and just deal with it, right? You know how much that's going to chip away at your self-love, at your self-worth, how much you trust yourself to make good decisions for yourself, how much you even feel deserving of a good life because you've been sitting in this traumatic situation because of whatever you've been through. It's all because of how you perceive yourself, okay? And a lot of it is because, you know, our past experiences change our mind and how we think and how we see things. But I don't want you to continuously traumatize yourself because of anything you've been through. Now you stuck in this desperation type of state of being where you feel like this is all you can get. And it is so hard for me to move on. It's so hard for me to do better. It's not so hard. It's only going to be so hard if you continuously tell yourself it's so hard. And if you need to lean on somebody, baby, lean on spirit. That's why spirit keeps giving you these messages, baby. This ain't for you. Baby, it's time to move on. Baby, it's time to leave because spirit, your ancestors, God sees things that we don't see, feel things that we don't feel, and see what's going to happen next, baby, if you stay in a situation like this. And your spirit is giving you these messages that's creating this friction inside that's showing like, yeah, this is not working, so maybe it is time for me to leave. Honor that, respect that. It's almost like a muscle, okay? If spirit keep whispering in your ear, right, telling you can do better, you can do better, you can do better, right, and you just acting like you don't hear it, eventually Ain't nobody gonna be talking to you no more. Ain't nobody gonna be trying to guide you no more, because you're just taking everything in your own hands. And that's how people become to the point where they don't believe in spirit, where they don't believe in nothing better for themselves. They don't believe there's a highest good for them. They believe that they just need to be stuck here. They're stuck in this depression state, and they're stuck in this anxiety, and they're stuck in all these bad emotions because they're simply not listening to their spirit when it's time to move on and it's time to align themselves with what is for them. Don't be that person that weakens that beautiful divine voice that's telling you, baby, confirmation burp, that's telling you, baby, if you move on, I got you. That's why I'm here. That's why you hear me. That's why you feel me. Because if you move on, I will align you with what's for you. Once you release what ain't for you, I will make sure that you will get on your best timeline. But if you want to stay stuck here, you do have free will and you can stay stuck here. But no, I'm right here. That's why you hear me. That's why you feel me. That's why I'm giving you these messages. That's why it's so much friction and hardship in your life, because I'm letting you know this just ain't right. And it's time for you to take a deep breath and know that I don't have to have all this pressure on myself. I can lean on my spirits. I've been in a situation where I feel like I didn't have nobody, where I feel like I was all alone, where I felt like I had to stay in a bad relationship. Oh, honestly, I was in a karmic cycle, y'all. And I was in bad relationship after bad relationship after bad relationship after bad relationship because I didn't feel like I had no family. I didn't feel like I had nobody, right? But all because I needed to go inward and understand that I have a whole spirit team. I have God, I have ancestors. I got everybody with me, okay, trying to help me, okay? And once I started taking those leaps of faith, I just became more and more comfortable. Like, wow, it's all about me. I can really align myself with greater things once I simply understand and I simply decide, girl, you're getting all these messages because this just ain't for you, and it's okay. You're just a spiritual being in the physical world having experiences, and once the time is up, once you learned your lesson, it's time to move on and learn your lesson. Learn that lesson. You don't have to keep bumping your head constantly for you to get it. You don't have to be in survival mode fighting your way through life every single day. Because what? What do you need? What do I need? Like, go inward. What do I need? Do I need like this situation to validate me? Do I need this situation for me to feel like, I'm doing good? Do like what is it? And once you figure it out, like I said, even if you feel like you don't have the answers right now, pray. Okay, call out. What do I need? Do I need to learn how to set boundaries? Do I need to learn how to love myself? What do I need so my reality can reflect that? You can tell how someone's feeling inside by what is going on in their life, by what they're dealing with. You can tell. There's no way someone's gonna sit in hurt, sit in pain, sit in trauma if they feel like they deserve better. If they truly feel like they deserve better, because we be in situations like, I can do better, and don't. Because you kind of feel it, you getting the message from spirit that you deserve better, but you're not feeling it to your core yet. And you have to at least wonder, baby, what is being lost in translation? What is stopping me? What is holding me back from a great life? What is holding me back? What is not clicking for me? And focus on that. Focus on healing that. Focus on healing that inner child. Focus on your self-esteem. Affirm yourself until you feel like you feel strong and you love yourself and you ready to take the leaps of faith that you need to take to align yourself with the best you, babe. You don't deserve a life where you continuously just fighting and bumping your head the whole time. That's going to take a toll on you, honey. And you're going to keep making poor decision after poor decision after poor decision because that's the vibration that you're in. Raise your vibrations, elevate, grow, glow, and listen. When God is source, creator, universe, whatever you believe in, when you're getting that message, believe it, act on it. And if you feel like it's hard for you to believe it and act on it, why? What does my spirit need? Because something's not clicking for me. Something's not right. And it's all about inward. You don't need to talk to, it was a point that I was going through it so bad that I would be crying about somebody that did something to me, right? And be hugging them. Okay? Hugging them after they done shit on me. This is crazy. What? But sometimes you're in that space where it's like, yo, I'm effed up. I have really low self-esteem. How am I crying on the shoulder of the person that hurt me? Maybe I do need to heal this little girl inside of me that had to deal with all these things. And I felt like I couldn't I felt like I just couldn't find a better way for myself. But that's okay, because I was a child. I don't need to continuously live that. I don't gotta bring that in my relationships. I have to understand where it's time to stop the pity party, stop being a victim, and listen to what my spirit needs so I can live a life of abundance where I'm not stuck in my trauma. I'm not stuck in a time that was no good for me. Listen, you'll never find peace there. You'll never find peace in what's not for you. It is time for you to step out on faith, figure out what you need, and be magnetic to a life of abundance, a life of love, a life that you are just being your full self. You're not minimizing yourself and turning into a person that you know you're way better than just because you want to be here. And you don't even be wanting to be there. You just feel like, it's just out of familiarity. I'm just gonna hang out here. No. You know how many people be stuck in relationships and careers for 25 years and they hate it there? 20 years, 10 years. 5 years is any time is too long to be somewhere that ain't for you. And people will spend years upon years upon years just self-destructing, because you can only be so mad at your situation. If you have the opportunity to change your situation, you have the opportunity. You have the capability. Don't let that go to waste. That's abundance in itself. You're not a lost child anymore. You're not going through your trauma anymore. It's time to move on and get the best out of life. It's time to write a new story for yourself. Okay? You know exactly how you feel about yourself by what you do, what you allow, and how you respond to things. You know how you feel about yourself. And if you feel like everything is done poorly, go inward and get right, babe. Get right. I do these videos because I just want people to understand there's another side of depression. There's another side of anxiety. There's another side of childhood trauma. You don't have to be stuck there. I was stuck there for a while because I was a victim, and I just kept replaying it in my head and like, this is why this and this is why that, this is why that. Okay, feel it, learn from it, and move on. Move on. Don't live in a time that's no good to you. Time keeps going. It keeps going. Why are you going to keep yourself stuck? You deserve the very best. You deserve a life of abundance. Go after it, babe, because you're not going to find peace in a place that you do not belong. Think about it.